I feel I'm gradually figuring out what I'm doing here. I'm not just figuring out this track, but also how I'm going to go through this process and make these videos in future. I'm starting by using GarageBand for iOS, which I'm a really big fan of. I like how simple and uncluttered it is, and I also like the fact that I can then take everything there and put it into Logic Pro and use all my fun plugins on it. So I've started putting the basic track together in GarageBand iOS, and I've also had a listen through the track, Uptown Funk. This is the fun part, listening through the track and breaking down its component parts. How many of these I'm going to use, I don't know. Ordinarily, I'd like to try to come up with some completely different approach to the track, particularly in terms of accompaniment. But these are some really nice, I keep using that phrase, component parts. Let's just go through a few. So, first of all, I'm doing standard tuning in drop D, marginally in tune. You got this. And then there's this Nile Rodgers sort of neo-soul sound. Very clean, very compressed. One good example of this is this riff. So you would have... Another one I noticed, so we're in D, is... I might not be getting that exactly right, but that's what it sounded like on the first listen. The one part that I think I'd never really noticed before, which I think is so inspired, is you've got this big build. So much of the track is just vocals over a beat with no other instruments playing, which is kind of a bold move that I really like. There's a lot of space in that track. But so you have one time round, Uptown Funk, Don't Give It To You, and then you've got, and I'll try and count it in, you've got various, I think, synth parts doing this kind of rise, but you've got the bass going, cause Uptown Funk, don't give it to you, cause don't believe me, just one bound. That's just inspired, I think. So, am I gonna pinch those? I don't know. I like to be aware that they are there and have them as something I might want to draw inspiration from. I bet I'll use that bass part. I bet I'll probably use most of it.